Welcome to Public Health Brief Channel. Epilepsy is one of the most common neurological conditions in the world, yet it's often misunderstood and surrounded by stigma. In this video, we'll uncover the truth about epilepsy, what really causes it, how seizures affect daily life, and the facts you need to know to support yourself or a loved one. Whether you're living with epilepsy, caring for someone who has it, or simply want to raise awareness, this video will give you clear, trusted information that empowers and educates. Stay tuned as we break down myths, share important health insights, and show how people with epilepsy can live full, meaningful lives. At its most basic, epilepsy is defined as a brain disorder in which nerve cells send abnormal signals, leading to seizures. But to someone experiencing epilepsy, it is much more than a medical definition. A seizure can look different from person to person. Some may lose consciousness, some may experience sudden jerking movements, and others may simply appear to zone out for a few moments. These episodes can last for seconds or minutes, and they can happen anywhere, at any time. The unpredictability is often what makes living with epilepsy so challenging, because it interrupts daily routines and creates a constant layer of uncertainty. Scientists know that epilepsy is not a single disease but rather a spectrum of disorders with different causes. It may result from head injuries, infections of the brain, stroke, or genetic factors. For some, the cause remains unknown, leaving them with more questions than answers. Despite the uncertainty, modern medicine has made remarkable progress. Today, with the right diagnosis and treatment, many people with epilepsy can live full and active lives, often with seizures well controlled by medication. Still, the journey is not always easy. For someone living with epilepsy, the condition is not limited to moments when seizures happen. It influences lifestyle choices, mental health, education, and employment opportunities. Many patients talk about how epilepsy affects their confidence, relationships, and independence. Simple activities that others may take for granted, like driving a car, swimming alone, or even cooking, can become dangerous or restricted because of the risk of a seizure. This can leave individuals feeling limited, even though their potential is far greater than the condition suggests. Social stigma remains one of the greatest hurdles. In many cultures, epilepsy is still viewed through the lens of superstition or fear. People may avoid those with epilepsy, believing it to be contagious or a curse, neither of which is true. This stigma can lead to isolation, discrimination, and unnecessary suffering. But awareness and education are powerful tools. The more society understands epilepsy as a medical condition rather than a mystery, the more doors open for those who live with it. Conversations like this bringing facts to light are crucial in creating acceptance and understanding. Living with epilepsy often means managing a delicate balance of medication, lifestyle adjustments, and emotional resilience. Anti-seizure medications are the most common form of treatment, and for many, they are highly effective. But medication is not always a perfect solution. Some people may still experience seizures, while others deal with side effects such as fatigue, dizziness, or mood changes. In more severe cases, surgery or devices that help regulate brain activity can provide relief. And for some, therapies such as dietary changes, like the ketogenic diet, have shown promise in reducing seizure frequency. Yet treatment goes beyond physical health. Mental and emotional well-being play a critical role. Depression and anxiety are more common in people with epilepsy, not just because of the brain's biology, but also because of the constant stress of living with an unpredictable condition. The fear of when the next seizure will strike can weigh heavily. Support from mental health professionals, family, and peer communities becomes just as important as medical treatment. Families who live with epilepsy also feel its impact. Parents raising a child with epilepsy often face sleepless nights, watching carefully for signs of seizures. Partners and caregivers may carry the burden of worry, especially when a seizure strikes suddenly in public places. But families also become advocates, educators, and sources of strength. Together, they remind us that epilepsy is not just about one person's struggle, it is a shared journey. In the workplace, epilepsy can present challenges but also opportunities for inclusion. Many people with epilepsy are capable of working, learning, and excelling in their fields when they are given the right support and accommodations. Laws in many countries now protect the rights of individuals with epilepsy, ensuring they are not unfairly treated or excluded. This shift in legal recognition is helping to break down barriers, though there is still much work to be done to eliminate discrimination. Education is another powerful weapon against stigma. Teaching children and communities about epilepsy helps to normalize the condition and prevent bullying or exclusion. Schools that train staff to respond to seizures not only keep students safe but also create an environment of acceptance. When people understand what epilepsy is and how to help during a seizure, they replace fear with compassion. It is important to recognize that epilepsy does not define a person. Many people with epilepsy go on to achieve incredible things: athletes, artists, scientists, and leaders who prove that seizures do not erase talent or potential. History is filled with figures believed to have lived with epilepsy, from ancient thinkers to modern innovators. Their lives show that while epilepsy may shape experiences, it does not set limits on human ability. Living with epilepsy also teaches resilience. Each seizure may feel like a setback, but many people find ways to rebuild, recover, and continue forward. This resilience often inspires others, reminding us of the strength that comes from facing challenges head-on. Support groups, online communities, and advocacy organizations provide spaces for sharing stories and building connections, proving that no one has to face epilepsy alone. Public health plays a major role in improving the lives of people with epilepsy. Better access to healthcare, affordable medication, and trained healthcare workers can transform outcomes. In some parts of the world, however, epilepsy remains underdiagnosed and undertreated. Millions of people live without access to life-saving medicine, even though effective treatments exist. Bridging this treatment gap is one of the most urgent challenges in global health today. As we move forward, technology and research continue to bring hope. Advances in brain imaging, genetics, and neurology are uncovering new insights into how epilepsy works and how it can be controlled. Innovative devices that detect seizures before they happen or deliver immediate treatment are already being developed. With every discovery, we move closer to a world where epilepsy is no longer a life-limiting condition but one that is fully manageable. Ultimately, living with epilepsy means living with courage. It means waking up each day not knowing what might come, yet still choosing to move forward. It means carrying the weight of uncertainty but also finding joy in moments of stability. It means educating others, fighting stigma, and creating awareness. Most importantly, it means recognizing that those who live with epilepsy are more than their seizures, they are individuals with dreams, talents, and futures worth celebrating. The facts you need to know are clear: epilepsy is a neurological condition, not a curse. It affects millions, but with proper treatment and support, most people can live full and meaningful lives. Stigma and discrimination are the true enemies, not the seizures themselves. By spreading knowledge, showing compassion, and supporting those affected, we can create a world where epilepsy is understood, accepted, and no longer a barrier to living fully. Epilepsy is more than just seizures. It's a condition that affects millions of people worldwide, and with the right treatment, awareness, and support, those living with it can lead full, meaningful lives. By breaking the stigma, sharing knowledge, and showing compassion, we can all play a role in making the world safer and more inclusive for people with epilepsy. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more trusted public health insights. Together, let's spread awareness and support epilepsy warriors everywhere.